Ever wake up and feel like your eyes somehow aged overnight? You went to bed feeling fine, but by morning they're dry, blurry, maybe even burning. Reading the paper becomes a chore. You need eye drops just to check the headlines. Sound familiar? You're not alone. As we get older, especially after 60, our eyes lose some of their ability to repair themselves overnight. The tear glands slow down, circulation to the retina weakens, and inflammation, the kind that builds quietly throughout the day, doesn't get flushed out like it used to. That's why mornings can feel worse than nights. Instead of resting, your eyes are quietly breaking down. But here's the good news. There's something simple, natural, and incredibly gentle that can help turn this around. What you drink before bed. No prescriptions, no expensive supplements, just small, warm bedtime drinks, with nutrients that support your eyes when they're finally off duty. While you sleep, these drinks help reduce inflammation, restore moisture, and boost circulation, the three biggest challenges aging eyes face at night. Tonight you'll discover 8 powerful bedtime drinks that can help your eyes repair while you rest, so you can wake up with less strain, clearer focus, and maybe even a little more confidence in your step. Let's begin with one of the most soothing and powerful drinks for inflammation. 1. Turmeric milk, calming the fire within. This golden drink is more than cozy, it's a vision saver. Turmeric contains a compound called curcumin, known for its powerful anti-inflammatory effects. When your eyes are inflamed, blood vessels tighten up and stop delivering oxygen and nutrients. That makes it harder for your retina and cornea to repair at night. But curcumin helps open those tiny blood vessels, reduce stiffness, and allow better nutrient flow where it's needed most, your eyes. It's especially helpful if you wake up with burning, irritated, or gritty eyes. That's often inflammation at play. To make it work, though, there's a trick. Pair turmeric with a healthy fat like a few drops of coconut oil or almond oil, and a pinch of black pepper. That combo helps your body absorb the curcumin more effectively. Stir it into warm milk or almond milk and sip slowly about an hour before bed. Many people say after just a few nights of this ritual, they wake up without that sandpaper eyelid feeling. The healing begins while you sleep. 2. Chamomile tea. Release the tension. This gentle flower tea does more than help you fall asleep. Chamomile calms the nerves behind your eyes. Behind each eyeball are tiny muscles, constantly moving, focusing, adjusting. They work all day, and by bedtime, especially if you've been on a screen, they're tight and tired. Chamomile contains apigenin, a natural compound that tells your nervous system, it's okay to relax now. It helps ease stress and tension, not just in the mind, but in those overworked eye muscles. When your eye muscles relax, moisture spreads more evenly, eyelids close more fully, visual strain melts away, and your eyes finally get the rest they've earned. Steep pure chamomile for 8 to 10 minutes, no sweeteners or additives. Sip it warm, 30 to 60 minutes before bed. You may not feel a drastic change the first night, but give it a few evenings. Over time, your eyes will feel less strained, more refreshed, and ready for the day. 3. Saffron tea, a natural booster for night vision and circulation. As the years go by, many seniors notice something unsettling when the sun goes down. Headlights start to glare, road lines become harder to follow, and familiar paths seem strangely blurry. What's happening isn't just age catching up to you. It's often a sign of declining blood flow to the retina. The delicate tissues inside the eye rely on an intricate web of microvessels that deliver oxygen and nutrients, especially during sleep. But after 60, those vessels begin to stiffen and narrow. Circulation slows, and repair becomes sluggish. That's where saffron tea steps in. This ancient spice, treasured for centuries not only for its color and flavor but also for its healing properties, contains 2 compounds that are especially beneficial to aging eyes: crocin and safranol. Crocin works to gently widen those tiny blood vessels, improving blood flow to the retina, and enhancing the delivery of antioxidants and oxygen while you sleep. Safranol, meanwhile, acts as a protector, shielding your photoreceptor cells, the ones responsible for capturing light and producing images from oxidative damage. Together, These compounds offer a natural way to counteract age-related visual decline, particularly in low-light settings. To make saffron tea, steep just a few threads. 3 to 5 is enough in hot water for 10 to 15 minutes. The tea is mild, floral, and earthy, and when taken about an hour before bed, it works quietly in the background, helping restore circulation and retinal vitality. It's a subtle but powerful addition to any bedtime routine, especially for those who find their night vision fading faster than they'd like. While almond milk is often thought of as just a dairy-free alternative, it can actually be a deeply nourishing bedtime drink for seniors, especially when it comes to eye health. The magic lies in its combination of 3 nutrients that work synergistically during sleep: vitamin E, healthy fats, and the amino acid tryptophan. Vitamin E is a fat-soluble antioxidant that integrates directly into the membranes of your eye tissues. It helps fight off oxidative stress, the internal rust that accumulates over years of UV exposure and metabolic wear, and may slow the progression of age-related retinal decline. The healthy fats in almond milk don't just support vitamin E absorption, they also help deliver other crucial fat-soluble nutrients, like vitamins A and D to the eyes, where they support tear film production and cellular regeneration. But perhaps the most underappreciated component is tryptophan, a precursor to melatonin, the hormone that helps regulate both sleep and intraocular pressure. That means almond milk doesn't just help you rest, it actively supports your eye's internal balance while you sleep. For best results, warm 4 to 6 ounces of unsweetened almond milk about an hour before bed. Avoid added sugars or chocolate, which can spike blood sugar and interfere with melatonin production. Instead, you can add a pinch of cinnamon or a few drops of vanilla for extra comfort. This quiet, creamy drink can soothe your system and bathe your eyes in the nutrients they need to wake up clearer, more focused, and better hydrated. Most people know that blueberries are excellent for eye health, but fewer are aware that the leaves of the blueberry plant may be even more concentrated in the antioxidants your eyes crave. Blueberry leaf tea is packed with anthocyanins, the same powerful pigments that give the berries their deep color, but in even higher concentrations. These compounds work to strengthen the tiny capillaries that feed the retina and macula, helping maintain proper circulation and prevent leakage or microtears in aging vessels. That's important because fragile capillaries are a major reason why seniors often experience sudden vision changes or increased sensitivity to light. Beyond vascular support, blueberry leaves also help regulate blood sugar, and stable blood sugar is essential for maintaining healthy vision, especially in older adults at risk for type 2 diabetes or prediabetes. Drinking blueberry leaf tea regularly in the evening may help preserve visual clarity by supporting the long-term integrity of the retina and improving nutrient flow through the night. The tea has a soft, herbaceous flavor and is naturally caffeine-free, making it ideal for bedtime. Steep a teaspoon of dried leaves for 8 to 10 minutes and sip it slowly, letting the compounds work their way quietly into your system. It may not deliver instant results, but over time this overlooked tea can serve as a gentle daily defense against retinal aging and visual fatigue. 6. Goji berry infusion. Feeding the macula with antioxidants. Few natural remedies are as deeply rooted in traditional eye health as the humble goji berry. Used for centuries in Eastern medicine to strengthen vision and support overall vitality, goji berries are now gaining attention in the West for their potent supply of zeaxanthin, a key antioxidant that directly protects the macula, the small but critical part of the retina responsible for sharp central vision. As we age, the macula becomes vulnerable to oxidative damage and light exposure, particularly from screens and sunlight. Zeaxanthin acts like an internal shield, helping absorb harmful blue light and supporting the repair of damaged cells in the retina while you sleep. What makes goji berries especially appealing as a bedtime drink is their versatility. You can steep a small handful, about 1 tablespoon of dried goji berries in hot water for 10 to 15 minutes, allowing them to soften and release their nutrients into the tea. The resulting infusion has a naturally sweet, slightly tangy taste that's soothing and satisfying. No need for sugar or sweeteners. After steeping, you can even eat the plump berries, giving your eyes an extra boost of fiber and antioxidants. Drinking this infusion an hour before bed allows your body to absorb the nutrients gradually, making it easier for your eyes to repair oxidative damage overnight. For seniors concerned about early signs of macular degeneration, or just looking to maintain crisp, detailed vision, this age-old remedy is both comforting and quietly powerful. 7. Green rooibos tea. Caffeine-free support for macular and ocular health. If you're sensitive to caffeine, and many older adults are, green rooibos tea offers a wonderfully gentle, non-stimulating alternative that also brings real value to your eye health. Unlike regular rooibos, which is oxidized and reddish in color, green rooibos is less processed and retains more of its natural antioxidants, including aspalathin and lutein, both of which have shown benefits for ocular function. Lutein in particular is one of the most critical nutrients for preserving the health of the macula and protecting the eye from light-induced stress, and because green rooibos is completely caffeine-free, it won't interfere with your sleep cycle or elevate your blood pressure before bed. Instead, it works gently to reduce inflammation and support healthy tissue repair through the night. This makes it a great option if you've had a visually demanding day, reading, driving, or screen time, and need to ease the tension in your eyes without overstimulating your system. To prepare, steep 1 to 2 teaspoons of loose-leaf green rooibos or a prepackaged bag in hot water for at least 8 minutes. The flavor is light, smooth, and grassy, with none of the bitterness found in green or black tea. Add a slice of lemon or a drop of honey if you like, though it's just as effective plain. Regular nighttime use may help reinforce the protective pigments in your eyes and give your vision the antioxidant backup it needs, all while helping your nervous system relax for a deeper, more restorative sleep. 8. Warm water with lemon and honey. Gentle detox and circulation support. Sometimes the most effective remedies are the simplest. A glass of warm water with fresh lemon juice and a touch of natural honey may not sound like an eye health powerhouse, but this humble combination offers surprisingly helpful benefits for aging eyes. First, it supports hydration, which is essential for maintaining healthy tear film and reducing morning eye dryness, a common issue for seniors. Second, lemon juice provides a gentle dose of vitamin C, which plays a key role in collagen production and supports the strength of the blood vessels in your eyes. Healthy capillaries mean better circulation to the retina and more efficient delivery of nutrients while you sleep. And third, honey, particularly if it's raw and local, contains anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial properties that may help ease mild systemic inflammation, including the type that affects ocular tissues. This drink is also an excellent option if you're winding down late, but don't want anything too heavy. Simply squeeze half a lemon into 6 ounces of warm, not hot water, and stir in half a teaspoon of honey. Avoid adding too much citrus or sugar. We're not aiming for lemonade here, just a light calming tonic. Drink it slowly, about 60 minutes before bed, and let it serve as a quiet close to your evening. It's a wonderful fallback for those nights when you want something nourishing, simple, and soothing, and it supports more than just your digestion. Over time, this nightly practice can help reduce morning eye strain, support better fluid balance, and gently prepare your body and your vision for rest and recovery. Now that you've discovered all 8 of these vision-supporting drinks, the natural question is, do I need to drink all of them every night? And the answer is a gentle but confident no. Your eyes don't need a flood of fluids or a confusing mix of remedies. What they need is consistency, intention, and balance. These drinks aren't medications or magic bullets. They're gentle, supportive tools, and the best way to use them is by selecting just one drink per evening, based on how your eyes are feeling that day. Think of it like this. If your eyes are waking up dry, burning, or irritated, the kind of discomfort that makes you reach for artificial tears the moment your feet hit the floor, that's likely inflammation at work. In that case, reach for turmeric milk. Its anti-inflammatory curcumin will help calm the internal irritation and support tissue repair through the night. If your issue is more about eye strain, perhaps you've spent the day reading, watching TV, or staring at screens, and now your eyes feel tight, overused, or even a little twitchy, then chamomile tea might be exactly what your body is asking for. The natural compounds in chamomile help relax the muscles around your eyes, ease nerve tension, and guide your system into true rest. On days when your night vision seems fuzzy, when driving after dark feels less safe, or streetlights have those distracting halos, that's often a circulation issue. Your eyes simply aren't getting the blood flow they need. That's the perfect time to prepare a light cup of saffron tea. A few delicate threads steeped in hot water can encourage microcirculation in the retina and improve how your photoreceptors function. If sleep itself is the problem, maybe you fall asleep late, wake up too early, or toss and turn all night, and you wake up with tired, foggy vision, you might want to try almond milk. The vitamin E, healthy fats, and tryptophan work quietly to boost melatonin, regulate pressure in the eye, and support overnight repair. If your concern is long-term retinal health or supporting the macula with antioxidants, particularly if you're worried about sharp central vision, then either goji berry infusion or blueberry leaf tea may be the right fit. Both drinks deliver targeted antioxidant compounds, zeaxanthin and anthocyanins, that shield and nourish vulnerable retinal tissues. And on the nights when your energy is low and you want something simple and hydrating, warm water with lemon and honey is your gentle fallback. It's a beautiful option to flush out the day and prepare your body and your vision for healing rest. The secret here isn't to do everything, it's to do the right thing for that moment and to do it mindfully. Let your symptoms guide your choices. Your body is always speaking, you just have to listen. And once you've chosen your drink, the next step is to turn it into a quiet, comforting ritual. Rather than reaching for a screen or rushing to bed, give yourself a 15-minute window in the evening where the goal is simple. Support your recovery. Prepare your drink slowly. Watch it steep. Breathe in the aroma. Feel the warmth in your hands as you sit with it. This is about more than hydration. It's about sending a clear message to your body and your eyes. You've done enough for today. Now it's time to restore. When you build a rhythm like this, one drink, one intention, one peaceful evening at a time, you're doing something powerful for your long-term health. You're giving your eyes the environment they need to do their job, not just during the day, but through the night when the real repair work happens. Because healing doesn't begin with a prescription. It begins with a choice, a small, simple action repeated with care. And now, after exploring all 8 of these natural vision-supporting bedtime drinks, here's what truly matters. You don't have to do everything perfectly to make a difference. You just have to start. Whether you've been living with tired, strained eyes for years, or have only recently noticed your vision becoming less reliable in the mornings, the truth is change doesn't have to be overwhelming. Sometimes all it takes is one small, quiet decision made at the end of the day to begin turning things around. Your eyes, like the rest of your body, thrive when they're supported, when they're given the right conditions to rest, repair, and reset. And that support doesn't always come from a pharmacy. Sometimes it comes in the form of a small mug of turmeric milk, calming inflammation in the background, or a cup of chamomile tea, letting tension in your eyes finally unwind. It might be a few threads of saffron steeping in hot water, working silently to restore circulation to your retina, or maybe it's just a warm splash of almond milk, helping melatonin do its job and letting your tired eyes soak up the nutrients they've missed all day. No matter which drink you choose, the point is not to chase perfection, it's to offer your eyes a little help while they're off the clock. Because after a lifetime of looking out for you, they deserve that care, they deserve that moment, and so do you. So tonight I invite you, not as a doctor, not as an expert, but as someone who genuinely cares, to choose one drink, just one. Prepare it with intention, sip it slowly, turn down the lights, put the screens away, let that warm cup be the last thing you give your body before rest. It's a simple ritual, But night after night, it sends a message, not just to your eyes, but to your entire nervous system, that this is your time to restore. And if you found this video helpful, if even one of these drinks speaks to what your eyes need, I'd be honored if you'd take a moment to like this video, subscribe to Everyday Ageless, and share it with a friend or loved one who's also noticing changes in their vision. There's nothing fancy or extreme about this approach, just practical, comforting care, one evening at a time. And if you've tried any of these drinks already, or if you have one that's worked especially well for you, drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear what's helped you, and I know our community will too. Until next time, remember this: your eyes have worked hard for you all day. Now it's your turn to work gently for them. Support them, nourish them, and let the healing begin tonight.